Okay, I'm just going to talk for a few minutes on some of the trends that I think in technology and how technology is really going to impact recruitment over the next few years. I think we've already seen how important technology is to recruitment, anybody that's in it. We've seen the use of social media, we've seen the use of things like applicant tracking tools, we've seen the benefits of just search using Google and other tools. But I think that's just scratching the surface of what's really coming and what's going to be possible. I think that a lot of the software out there is going to have a pretty disruptive impact on recruitment, already has to some degree. I think one of the things that we're going to really see coming into maturity in the next 3 or 4 years is the use of artificial intelligence to analyze and put together profiles of people from disparate sources. For example, going out and looking at your Facebook profile, your LinkedIn profile, your blog, anything that's about you on the internet, combining all that together and actually being able to draw conclusions about your capabilities to fill a certain role in an organization. And that all happening more or less automatically without you having to do anything more than set up the parameters initially. So I think those are things that are going to have a huge impact on search, that are going to have a huge impact on how many recruiters you need to find people for given positions. I think those could reduce significantly. So I think that's one of the major impacts of technology. I think clearly the ability to present a subset of qualified candidates to a hiring manager could be handled to a large degree by automated software. And then a recruiting manager could follow up in person or through things like video interviewing or other tools that are also going to have a huge impact on recruiting. So, when you look at the impact of video, of artificial intelligence, of the fact that more and more people have information out there on the internet about themselves that can be aggregated and analyzed, you're looking at a really different space where we'll know more about people, where we'll be able to reduce large numbers of people to smaller numbers very quickly, and where we're going to be able to present to a hiring manager a very small number of really qualified people for whatever position or skill they're looking for, and let them make a final decision about that, perhaps even do the interviewing. So I can see recruiting being largely removed out of the corporate world except for a handful of people who will actually do those kind of things. And I think you'll also see recruitment moving where it's more difficult or where it requires more personal involvement. That's going to move, I think, more and more to RPO and to outside agencies. And internally, there'll just be a very, very small number of much more strategic recruiters who are really focused more on interfacing with senior leadership, with assessing and setting those parameters for what's being looked for, with influencing and educating senior management about what's going on in the talent market. So it's a different role entirely than sort of the tactical role we have today. Those are just some of the things that I see.